Listen, if you want to start a new business, a venture, go for that job, start doing content, but you're scared that people are going to make fun of you, don't worry. They will. Oh, you thought I was going to say something comforting? No, wrong channel. They're going to laugh at you. That's a given, all right? They're going to make a group chat behind your back and talk smack about you. The question is, are you going to be a punk and let that stop you? Choice is yours, boo. Now, as people, what other people think of us does matter to an extent, right? Everybody wants to be acknowledged and everybody wants to be accepted. But when it gets to the point when you're allowing what other people might think derail you or like stop you from living your life, that's a problem. So here's how you're gonna stop letting that happen, all right? First of all, you need to realize that nobody cares about you as much as you think they do. All right? Will people poke fun? Will people cringe? Will people whisper and gossip? Of course they will. Maybe for a little bit, but then what? Nothing. It is delusional to think that all these people you're so worried about the opinions of are somewhere sitting around dwelling on you and thinking about what you got going on all day. They're not. People have their own lives and their own problems to think about. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Okay? They're just not. Think about when you see something cringe when you're scrolling on your phone, right? Do you sit there for hours and gag, or do you just go about your day? They're gonna cringe at you for a second and then keep it pushing. You're really gonna let that 1 second of thought that they might or might not give you stop you from pursuing what you want to pursue? How lame. You are the only person that cares that much. Okay? Second of all, why are you worried about what people think when you don't even know what they think? You are worried about something that you've literally just imagined. You just made it up. Now, it doesn't come from nowhere. A lot of the times, you are just projecting, right? Let's take content, for example. You don't want to post your content because everyone's gonna think it's cringe, right? Well, let's unpack that. Is everyone gonna think that it's cringe? Or do you low-key think that it's cringe? Right, because where did you get that from? Nobody said it was cringe. No one said that. It hasn't happened yet. So where does that thought come from? You are the one that thinks it's cringe and embarrassing, okay? So you think everybody else is gonna think the same. And listen, one of the big reasons a lot of you care so much and are so worried about being judged and being talked about is because you be judging and you be talking about other people. You are worried that people are gonna make fun of you and talk about you like a dog because you be talking about other people like a dog. So your default assumption is that people are gonna do the same thing to you. And that's why you're worried. You know how hard that you be hating on people and you're scared people are gonna hate on you just as hard. So if that's you gotta cut that out, mama. If you start working on learning to be more accepting of other people, then you'll have a much easier time believing that people will accept you. Just saying. Okay, number 3, you need to stop giving these people so much power. Think about it. You are actually letting somebody else control your life, control your actions, control your comfort, control what you will and won't do, control you going after your dreams. Like, whose life is it? Mind you, these people that you want to like you so bad, most of them don't even like themselves. So why would you ever care what they think about you? There's a saying, don't take criticism from someone you would never take advice from, right? No one who's successful in business is gonna clown you for wanting to start a business. Nobody who's doing their thing with content is gonna make fun of someone who's just starting out. If your life doesn't look the way I want mine to look, you can't tell me anything. All right, you can't even tell me the time. I don't want to hear from you. Why would I listen to you?
Why would I listen to you?
It's always the people who could never who have something to say about the people who can. So is that who you're going to let stop you? Like, come on, don't be stupid. At the end of the day, you cannot control what other people are going to think about you. You need to just focus on what you think about you. If you are living your life in a certain way to try and influence and control someone else's perception of you, you are wasting your time. Not doing what you want to do in the hopes that it's going to make somebody else think better of you is so lame. Them thinking better of you does what exactly? What bill does them thinking better of you pay? I'll wait. Mind you, if you are a talented, attractive, magnetic, and just all-around high vibrational person, you will naturally just rattle people anyway. People are gonna find something to hate on, so might as well just live your life. You know what I mean? Now, before I get off the line, let me just say this, all right? Because what kind of big sis would I be if I didn't get your ass together just a little bit? Just a little bit, all right? Because it's all well and good saying, you know, oh, haters are gonna hate, they're just jealous. But sometimes the other people don't even be the problem, all right? Sometimes the problem is you. Some of you are weak. There, I said it. A big part of the reason some of you care so much what other people have to say is because some of you have zero identity. Okay? You don't. You have no idea who you are, so you're looking for somebody else to tell you. That's your problem. You're looking to somebody else to let you know if they think what you're doing is cool. You're looking to somebody else to let you know if what you're doing is cringe. You're looking to somebody else to let you know if what you're doing is worth pursuing. Golly. Like, what about what you think? Has that ever crossed your mind? Like, why do you constantly have to outsource opinions on how to move in your own life? Like, you don't think that's lame? You actually need to ask yourself, why do I feel like I need this person or these people's acceptance so bad that I'm going to live my life and base my decision making on trying to appease them? And I bet you can't come up with anything. There is no good reason to live your life for somebody else. Not one. This is why working on yourself and your self-esteem is non-negotiable. Because caring more about other people's opinions than your own says that you just don't value yourself, right? And you value what they think and what they have to say more than you value your own happiness and doing what you want to do. Okay? That's what it says. So you gotta know yourself, baby. Otherwise, other people's opinions are gonna run your life. Hell, they'll probably ruin your life. So don't let it happen. Anyway, girl, you have been chatting with Chisom. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love for you to stick around if you want to subscribe. And yeah, I will call you back soon for some more girl chat. Bye.